Today is August the 12th, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today, but good news, okay? So yesterday, as soon as I had uploaded this, I hadn't publicized it yet, but I had uploaded it and took a shower. I get out of the shower and I see Tango Gameworks has been picked up by Krafton, which is the South Korean publisher of PUBG, and Callisto Protocol was another major title they published recently. Tango Gameworks has been saved by them, as well as the Hi-Fi Rush IP. Now, I believe Microsoft did retain the Evil Within as well as Ghostwire Tokyo, but the big one that mattered was Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi is free, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. Hi-Fi is one of my favorite games that maybe ever. It was so good, and I think it's the best game to come out of Xbox ever. I don't think Xbox has come out with a game better than Hi-Fi Rush, at least not that I can remember. It was so good. Like, the only real competition I think is Halo Reach, and I think I prefer Hi-Fi over Halo Reach. Very good news. I'm so happy to see that Tango and Hi-Fi survived it. Although I gotta say, someone needs to get in there and wake Phil up. Filbert, you let someone you closed your best studio, and then you let somebody take your best studio from you with the best IP you've ever had. What are you doing, Filbert? Is he asleep? Like, the only competition for best studio under Microsoft right now is id Software, but they just make Doom, right? Tango had versatility. They had like a lot of talent there for a lot of different genres. You let him take your best studio from you. What are you doing, Microsoft? I don't even understand it, dude. It's such a sad state of affairs, but whatever. This will come back to bite them, I'm sure. Anyways, also, reviews for Black Myth Wukong are starting to come out. And let's see here. I'm just going to look at it off my phone real quick. Thank you, Axel. Both reviewers say the main story is about 25 hours long, not counting side content. One reviewer says you certainly missed side content. One reviewer says the game has more than 50 transformations. This makes sense. We know Sun Wukong has like 77 abilities, like 80 abilities, something like that. And he has a lot of transformations. So this makes sense. You can transform into a lot of different enemy types. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this one reviewer says that the game that without transformations, the game would get boring very fast. Okay, but the main point of the game is to transform into your enemies, so that's kind of an irrelevant critique. Let's see here. One viewer says the skill tree is small, but the gameplay is built around transforming. Again, that's the whole point of the game. Let's see, cinematics are really good. Doesn't matter. I'm talking about gameplay here, all right? Cinematics matter, but we're focused on gameplay here. This is a big Souls-like, or Souls-adjacent game coming out this year. So I'm just trying to make sure I cover it. The game is very linear, but has some open areas with branching explorable paths. Game is very easy for Souls fans, which kind of makes sense because this isn't really a Souls game. It's kind of like a cross between an action game and a Souls game. Let's see here. One says boss design is incredible. Graphics are good. Game's not a boss rush. Gameplay is kind of like Devil May Cry. English dub is serviceable, not as good as FromSoft. Both say it's good enough to run for Game of the Year. Both say it's worth $60. So yeah, very good. It also supposedly has some performance issues on PC. So does every major release this year. It kind of sucks, but we'll see. Hopefully it gets better, and hopefully that was just a matter of the user's PC and not really the game itself. I hope that Black Myth Wukong runs great. But yeah, overall, the game is looking very good. So this is a pretty good day. Tango Gameworks got saved. Hi-Fi Rush got saved. Black Myth Wukong looks great. It's coming out in a week. I can't wait, man. Very excited for that game. Very excited to see what comes out of Tango. Really good stuff. Anyways, I'll go ahead and cut this off here. We'll be back with Demon Souls Remake on Thursday. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for August the 12th, 2024.